This humble peeler turned apples into spirals Crane lifts the lid off a massive transformer, revealing fins and coils. Filament winder wraps a green tank in fiberglass, layer after layer, seamless. This one lays a cement concrete road with steady pace. whites and yolks, shells out. A staple across European farms. Medicine capsules get printed like this, uniform, fast, and oddly mesmerizing. Splitting oil palm trunks? Yes, those slices become organic fertilizer for the next generation. That's not a cone for giants, it's a rake attachment loosening tons of packed sand in seconds. A cluster of heavy hammers pulverizes concrete into recyclable rubble. Electroplating in action, copper wire gets a sleek, silver-colored coat via electrolysis. Mixed vegetables in, mega shredder out, prep at turbo speed. Robotic arms, sensors dialed in, this rig spots and picks broccoli with careful precision. Road graphics rely on a tiny tool that line crews swear by. Extruder time, molten plastic forms corrugated tubing as it moves through the die. Big tractor with a serious header, ready for grain or hay duty. Thermoforming line heats, forms, cuts, and stacks plastic cups at warp speed. Presswork for an oval-shaped stainless fry strainer, from flat to formed in minutes. Cargo ship launch, old school style. Air rollers send it gliding. Walnut sheller cracks and separates at scale. Nut meat one way, shells the other. Leveling a concrete floor while cracking jokes. Good vibes, great finish. German engineering flex. Automated lathe spins a square blank into a detailed banister. Blink, and it's done. Laser cutter dances across sheet metal, carving intricate patterns at speed. A clamp and place machine grips pavers, moves them, and sets each stone perfectly. Cargo ship launch, old school style. Air rollers send it gliding. own heavy metal soundtrack. Automated lathe spins a square blank into a detailed banister. Blink, and it's done. Magnetic plates pull metal ore in the mill like a sci-fi trick. Presswork for an opal-shaped stainless fry strainer, from flat to formed in minutes. A staple across European farms. Leveling a concrete floor while cracking jokes. Good vibes, great finish. Graphics rely on a tiny tool that line crews swear by. CNC router carves a flawless dovetail joint. Perfect fit every time. Industrial separator, cracks eggs, splits whites and yolks, shells out. extracts and separates at scale. Nut meat one way, shells the other. Thermoforming line heats, forms, cuts, and stacks plastic cups at warp speed. Press molds clay into bowls at high speed, uniform, strong, ready to fire. Debarker strips a spinning log, bark, cambium, wood, down to clean core. Extruder time, molten plastic forms corrugated tubing as it moves through the die. Vibratory hammer on an excavator drives sheet piles deep into muddy ground. Medicine capsules get printed like this, uniform, fast, and oddly mesmerizing. A clamp-and-place machine grips pavers, moves them, and sets each stone perfectly. Peat, twist, release. A machine turns steel rod into spring coils in seconds. This one lays a cement concrete road with steady pace. An excavator rocks an old rail pry tool to slip in replacement tracks. Smooth and oddly satisfying. Cluster of heavy hammers pulverizes concrete into recyclable rubble. Mixed vegetables in, mega shredder out. Prep at turbo speed. Filament winder wraps a green tank in fiberglass. Layer after layer, seamless. And stages pallets like clockwork.